everyone, this is Maki. Today, I would like to share some news about the Gundam series. It's related to both iron-blooded orphans and the Seed series. It's not particularly shocking, but if you're a fan of either series, I think you enjoy it. Now, before we get into the main topic, I have a quick announcement. On my channel, I'm accepting support through membership. For just 99 cents a month, you can get a name badge and a comment badge. Alright then, let's get started. First, let's start with the news about iron-blooded orphans. The film will be released in Japan on 31 October. It has been announced that cinemas will be offering special admission bonuses. A comic related to the new story of mechas, Yuki, and the others, titled Maku Ainoku Study, will be handed out. The contents are not yet known, but the following message has been released. Since it contains spoilers of the story, we recommend reading it after watching the film. The cover will feature an original illustration by Miss Yu Ito, who worked on the character designs for the Orphans series. A special bonus video will also be shown in cinemas. The exact details have not been revealed, but it is a presentation style often used in other anime, as well as Gundam. For example, it is common for the characters themselves to explain viewing etiquette, such as please avoid using devices that emit light, such as smartphones during the film. An illustration reflecting the content of the bonus video will be given out on the menu card. There's one more bonus too. A promotional card for the Gundam card game. Although the details haven't been disclosed, it's safe to assume that it will feature the main Gundams, such as Gundam Barbatos. Additionally, although not directly related to the film, a teaser image of a new Metal Robot Spirits figure has been released. Just what kind of Gundam is this? Those who have played the Urdr-Hunt game might already recognize it. However, since I know there are people who haven't played Urdr-Hunt yet, I'll refrain from discussing it here. Nevertheless, I'm sure fans of the Orphans series will come to love this Gundam. Next is some news related to the Seed series. Koichi Tokita, the author of the ASTRAY series of comics, has released a new illustration. As it contains spoilers for Freedom Astray, I won't go into the details here. This is a scene from Destiny Astray, where Kaite Matigan is thinking about the battlefield. Mobile suits are advancing through a city. At the center of it, all stands the destroyed Gundam. Let's take a look at Mr. Tokita's comment. This world still carries many sparks of conflict. Where will its future lead? As I was drawing this scene, the famous piece of music was playing in my head. This scene is none other than the opening battle sequence of Seed Freedom. It's such a striking and memorable moment. Tomohiro Chiba, who is responsible for the settings and story development of the ASTRAY series, also released a statement. It relates to Kaite Matigan. The comment was published on 4 October. Yesterday was Kaite Matigan's birthday. In Freedom Astray, which is currently series in Gundam Ace magazine, we depict him at work. I wanted to depict what the job of a professional mobile suit pilot is like. I've always wanted readers to see that his work differs from that of a mercenary. A professional mobile suit pilot sometimes takes on the same kind of jobs as a mercenary. That's why in materials that I wasn't supervising, Kaite was introduced as a mercenary. In the new episodes of Freedom Astray, however, we made sure to clearly explain the difference between the two occupations. However, it took a lot of time to make this a reality because several steps were required to present the elements necessary for readers to understand the scene. I'm sure some readers are curious about Kaito's partner. Of course, he is also prone to appear in Freedom ASTRAY. But I can't absolutely promise that. It may change depending on the progress of multiple projects. I'm sorry. This would also constitute a spoiler for Freedom ASTRAY, so I can't reveal any more details here. However, fans of Kaito will surely gain a deeper understanding of the nature of his work by reading the story. When we refer to Kaito's partner, it can only be just rubble. What kind of role will he play as an active journalist? Let's look forward to finding out. Finally, let's take a look at a comment posted on X by Mitsuo Fukuda, the director of the Seed series. This comment doesn't include any specific details. In fact, it's unclear whether it's directly related to Seed. Here's what he wrote. It's been a while since I gave this kind of instruction. It's the kind of direction where I hand everything over without going into details. But of course, I still can't help but feel concerned about various things. The attached image reads, Mr. Shigita, I'm counting on you. It's in your hands. This Shigita is most likely Satoshi Shigita. He serves as the leader of the mechanics team for the Seed series. He also illustrated the Gundams used in the promotional visuals for the film. It's probably connected to Freedom Zero. The fact that the team leader was given documents with just a note from the director saying, it's in your hands, suggests that this may be the final stage of confirmation. I'm sure many fans are eagerly awaiting the release of Freedom Zero. While this is only speculation, it does seem like production is moving along smoothly. Thank you so much for watching until the end. See you again in the next episode.